It's that one.
Sí, pero el lío es que estoy incómodo.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome again.
Welcome. Is our mic working this time around?
Oh, yeah, it's coming to people.
Are people coming? Are people here? Let us know in the chat if people are here.
Nos vamos para Washington o nos quedamos aquí.
Hi, hello everyone. We'll take a minute for people to come in, and then we will explain what our live is about today. And if you guys have any questions for us, please write them in the chat.
Oh, hi everybody.
So yeah, let us know where you're from. ¿Dónde nos están viendo?
Hi, ¿de dónde nos ven primeramente? A ver, mi amor, tú sabes que tiene una silla más grande que la mía.
I know.
Lo que son más hermosos también.
De Puerto Rico, de Seattle, la resolución
Colorado.
es muy mal.
Ya tenemos amistades.
The resolution is really bad.
What happened? Tú sí,
I don't know. Can you guys see us well?
Esto no se más en vivo.
I know. We're not YouTubers. We are definitely.
Como que se te habla. Periquito, arregla esto. Oh my God. Hello from New Jersey, Montreal, Canada.
You guys can see us pretty well because Eric said
Texas.
that the resolution is muy mal.
San Dimas, California.
Hello, New Jersey, Montreal, U.S. Army. Hello. You are blurry.
Blurry?
Blurry?
What I mean? Borroso?
Hold on. Let me fix my camera. Let me fix the camera. Is that better?
Kingston, Jamaica.
Wow, Jamaica.
What the hell?
Wow, Rhode Island. Oh, we just hung out with somebody from Rhode Island yesterday.
We saw somebody, a beautiful couple.
Terry, hello. Terry was last time we were on. She was our #1 super chatter, and we love you, but don't do any super chats today. Hello, desde San Pedro, California.
Si tú quieres podemos acercar a la toma.
Yeah, we should.
Para que vean las letras, porque estás que pareces una vieja y nada más tienes 32 años. No sé qué tú vas a hacer con eso.
Yo, we are like real life. Lucy,
yo de aquí leo todo lo que estás haciendo.
Ricardo.
Vamos, les tenemos las dos bendiciones. Bendiciones para todo el mundo. Bendiciones para todos ustedes.
Okay, so we'll just wait like a couple more, like a minute or so to start. Hi guys, I mailed you a gift of s'mores and it's your gift certificate. Did you receive them? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We haven't gone to our PO box yet because our PO box is in California and we're in Arizona. So, but my tia did get them, so she is coming tomorrow. So we'll do a little fan. Oh, I hate saying fan. Subscriber like video of opening stuff.
Thank you for everybody for your support. Really, thank you. Well, we were talking now here. We were talking. Hi.
Hello. Okay.
Hi for everybody.
So we wanted to talk about the immigration process, and I understand like a lot of people won't really understand it because not that many people have gone through it, especially if you were born a U.S. citizen and you've never brought anyone to the United States, so you don't really understand what is going on.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
Thank you,
Midge, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So yeah, I wanted to just preference this by saying, like, Joel, what was your thoughts of the immigration process here to the United States? ¿Qué pensaste del proceso de inmigración a los Estados Unidos?
Oh, super difícil. It's really hard.
Really hard?
And for me, it's, for my opinion, now for my case, was easy because we're not taken to the jungle, sea, es lo que creo, pero es difícil porque tienes que hacer una cantidad en mi mente, de hecho, no pensó hacer tantos papeles que yo.
He says it's difficult because he didn't think it was going to be that much paperwork.
I know, paperwork,
traveling.
money.
So I should preference this by saying that the U.S. Embassy in Cuba, La Habana, is closed.
Yeah.
So we had to go through Guyana, which is a country in South.
Thank you, mujer.
Thank you, mujer. Thank you so much for the super chat. So because the U.S. Embassy is closed in Cuba, they're processing all the visas in Guyana, which is a country in South America, right next to Venezuela. It's a country that's very hard to get to, very expensive to get to, and it's a country that's very dangerous, and that is very dirty, and there's just really not much to do in that country because it's just so dangerous and it's very underdeveloped. So we had to go there.
And for the Cuban people, it's weird because in Cuba we don't have that experience. You stay in home, you know.
Yeah.
You said you got in Cuba. Everybody go outside, walk in the corner, another neighborhood. You know, and when you stay in that corner, you need to stay in one place because it's danger. That's a lot. That's experience is really
for Cubans.
hard.
It's really hard because in Cuba, you know, despite the dictatorship, despite the economic situation in Cuba, the wonderful thing about Cuba, and I think
Thank you, man.
So many people who have visited Cuba will tell you, is that Cuba is probably the safest country in the Western Hemisphere by far. And, you know, there's not much that happens, and murders are very low.
Yeah, that's right.
There's just not that much crime in Cuba. And so that's a great blessing that we have, is that, you know, you can go out in the middle of the street in the middle of the night and nothing's going to happen to you. And so because the U.S. Embassy is closed, Terry, thank you. Terry, don't start today. Don't start today.
Okay,
the U.S.
guys.
Embassy is closed in Cuba because of a sonic attack that happened in 2017. And she asked the question.
Yeah.
And the sonic attack in 2017 affected some diplomats in Cuba, and they shut it down, and they haven't been able to really understand what it was. And, you know, Cuba denies participation in the sonic attack. I tend to think it wasn't Cuba at all.
I don't see so.
It was probably maybe China or Russia, because the Canadian embassy also had a sonic attack, and they also had a sonic attack in China as well. Also, I think it just plays into the Cuban American politics in South Florida to close the embassy. It favored the Trump administration in its political agenda. And so I feel like they used the sonic attack to pretty much solidify their political position on Cuba, especially with the constituents in South Florida, which tend to be Republican. But that's another whole conversation.
No, Eddie, no nací en La Habana, no nací, somos de Pinar del Río.
Somos de Pinar del Río.
Okay,
and anyway, so we had to go to Guyana. Let's just
for the embassy. Yo creo que ya estás tocando lo de embajada que preguntó.
Now Biden is thinking about
opening again. I feel it's a good idea for our people go outside to Cuba, not for the government, Cuban government. I think it's the more.
Yes,
in the situation, is the people go outside for children, son, daughter, you know, family, fiance, married. That's the point, no?
We absolutely want, me and Joel absolutely think that the U.S. Embassy in La Habana should be open again, because people are, families are literally stuck in limbo.
Yeah.
There's mothers who haven't been able to see their children. There's, you know, parejas like us, like they haven't been able to see each other because of this closure. It's really affected so many people, and tens of thousands of people.
And so we don't work in the security, Cuban security. We think about it in reality, you know. Hablamos de sentirnos porque estuvimos en ese proceso, estuvimos haciendo esto, y creo que lo que hizo la embajada cerrar fue una mala idea para nosotros, no para el gobierno cubano. El gobierno cubano va a seguir igual, va a seguir siendo la misma mierda, va a seguir siendo lo mismo siempre. Somos nosotros perjudicados.
He's saying that the Cuban government is is going to keep continuing to do what they do, and the people are really the ones that are affected by the closures of the embassy, because not everyone can afford to go to Guyana. The ticket to go to Guyana alone was $2,000. And they can tell you no at the embassy. They can tell you literally no, and you lost all of your money. And so there's no guarantee that you're going to get a visa. So I think what happens is, like, many people who are born in the United States that have absolutely no idea what the procedure is like.
That's right.
They, it's very hard to relate to that because you've never gone through it, and so they say a lot of talking points that don't make any sense. Like,
that's right.
There's a big conservative talking point that says, people have to wait in line. Well, there is no line. Like, that line, it doesn't exist, because if there was a line, people would get in it.
That's right.
Right? Because they wouldn't have to cross the border illegally or hide from the police for their whole lives. Like, if there was a way for people to come in legally, they would do it. But there's not. So there's no lines. And going through the immigration process, you can kind of figure out, like, there's only really 3 ways to get into this country if you're from a poor country, which is if you have family here, if you have an employer that will spend thousands of dollars to sponsor you, or if you're going to marry a US citizen. So there's only really 3 ways. And if you don't have family, if you're not rich, and if you don't have a connection to a US company, you're kind of screwed. There's not really any visas that you can apply for. So, but talking about specifically our immigration process, it was, you guys, it was really hard. I had to do most of the paperwork. I did everything by myself.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lawyer.
Many people need to pay maybe 200 and 4,000 to
4,000
1,000 for the lawyer.
The lawyers really
more
abuse
to the money you need to spend and the Guyana fly, dinner,
hotel.
all that. I have the friend, I told you, I know that maybe I know you too. I told her, I have the friend live in Miami. He bring his wife. He spent 11,000 fucking baht.
Yeah,
he said, man, what the hell? He said, because cancel the flight, and Cuba, I don't care, the flight, I don't care.
It was really hard because Cuba kept canceling flights because of COVID. And so there's a lot of people, like, that's a whole other issue.
That's right.
The immigration process. But for the immigration, just to apply, it's almost $600. And that's without a lawyer. And lawyers are really, I feel like lawyers really abuse of people, like what they're charging people.
Because the people need to go to the United States. That's the point.
Just everyone in general.
Many people do it. That's right.
Any immigrant that wants to come, that fills out this paperwork, even though it's a lot of paperwork, it's not very hard to fill out.
That's
so
right.
I think the immigration lawyers are abusing of people, to be honest with you, because they're charging people like $3,000-$4,000 to do the packet. So anyways, so you apply, it's $600, and then they tell you if your case is approved or not. Ours was approved, and then the pandemic came, so as government does, they don't work. So they didn't work for a whole year, and so we were separated for a whole entire year. In fact, we got featured by NPR. Our story got featured on NPR because there's a lot of people stuck, like their embassies weren't open, and there's so many couples that were separated, and we were separated for a whole year. And then so they finally gave us an appointment. I bought the tickets to Guyana. I bought my tickets to Guyana, and then we had to stay there for 10 days. So you have to stay there for 10 days because you have to get a medical exam. The medical exam cost $300 just for the guy to take your pee sample. And so I understand that because they want to make sure everyone is healthy before they come to the United States.
Sanja.
And then the most disrespectful thing, I think, as a US citizen myself, I thought was really disrespectful was the embassy fee. So not only do you pay for the application, the $600, when you get there to the embassy, they make you pay an embassy fee, which I'm like, where are taxes going to then? So they make you pay another embassy fee for it, and that's $300 more.
On the doctor's date,
It's all a racket system. Really, when you go through this process, you realize, oh my God, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, Sanja
Sanja
Chris. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think when you really go through this immigration process, you kind of feel like it's like a whole racketeering system. Anyways, and so we got the interview. They asked you a bunch of questions, and they said yes, you're approved to the United States.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you.
But yeah, it was a very hard, long process. And I definitely, if you guys didn't know this about me, my education is in political philosophy. I worked in DC for a very long time. And going through this immigration process as an adult, I absolutely 100% believe that we need immigration reform, because it is a nightmare what goes on in immigration, and the United States, like USCIS.
No, not only for the Cuban people,
for everybody. It
That's
just
crazy.
Needs to be reformed.
I know one Mexican guy. He told me he lived here in Arizona for 30 years. He don't have papers.
No, he's a dreamer. He was a dreamer.
Man, what are you doing? That's impossible. You have 30 years here.
Yeah.
30 años
and
aquí.
I see like both sides of the aisle.
You don't have paper? That's crazy. That's bad. The United States government, that's bad.
Yeah. But I think like what I wanted to do with this with Yoel and this content is really bring out the immigration experience for many Americans that have never met somebody fresh off this country. We were lucky that he was able to come legally. We were so lucky that he was able to come legally. But there's so many people that would love to be Yoel, just love a shot to work hard and get the Home Depot tools and go to Home Depot. Like, it's gonna make me cry. But there's so many more people that want just the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
And
the simple word, American dream. Let me. What do we continue we're talking about? What do you think the responsibility to be?
Oh, Ron, thank you so much, Ron. What do you think the responsibility? What do you think of the responsibility of Diaz Caca? You know, I don't say Diaz Canel because I don't think he deserves his last name. So Diaz Caca is when it comes to immigration. Do you think things will get better? Yeah, of course. Like, people leave Cuba because there's no opportunities in Cuba, and that is because of the government's fault. And that you can replace Cuba with any other country.
That's our feeling. That's right? What we are feeling.
And of course, but when you're an individual in a country where you have such desperation to leave, you can't do anything at that moment. You can't leave. You can't do anything. You're not going to be a politician. You're not going to start a revolution. There's a lot of fear in Cuba. So as an individual, you go, I have to leave here.
Thank you, Weatherlicious.
Thank you, Weatherlicious. Un puertorriqueño con inmenso abrazo a nuestro cubano.
Mira, it's funny because the another day in the night, I say, why Fidel Castro don't put in illegal in that time the TV or the internet or all that thing, because now I said, I don't understand that fucking man.
Oh,
because él no quería que vieran cómo funcionaba lo de afuera, sino lo que él dijera.
Fidel didn't want.
Dice, por eso es que necesitamos la internet para que la gente vea nosotros, vea a toda la gente que habla o que piensa diferente o que haga cosas diferentes, porque eso es lo que interesa.
So he's saying that, Fidel we didn't have internet in Cuba until 2015, okay? Like 15 years after the internet was available to most of the world. Cuba didn't have internet until 2015, really 2016, because it was December 2015. And he just realized, like, coming to the United States, Fidel didn't want, and the revolution they tried so hard to block the internet from coming to Cuba. And that is a great thing that Obama did, actually.
Claro.
Obama kind of like pushed them to get internet. And when the internet came in Cuba, things changed dramatically. The Cuban thought of their government.
That's right.
Changed dramatically. I saw it with my own eyes. Didn't you? With your own eyes?
Ya tenemos una Claria en el chat.
Oh, yeah. So now we have a cyber Claria. Luis Enrique.
Hi, Luis Enrique.
Fidel,
creo que te
Raúl.
vi en Otaola. Creo que lo vi en Otaola. Me acordé el nombre. Mira qué casualidad. Bendiciones para ti, mi hermano.
Okay, so my fiance is from Peru. We're about to start our K1 visa process. Okay, Joe, if you have any questions on it, I'm more than happy to help. I didn't have a lawyer. I did everything myself, Joe. So if you have any questions, please message me on Instagram, Mima in Cuba. And so you can message me on Instagram.
Okay,
This content makes me feel so appreciate.
No, mira, vamos a responderle a Luisito.
Luis, ¿en qué está trabajando
Luisito,
Joel? ¿O qué
no trabaja por ahora, no soy de que voy a hablar de política. Yo hablo que la realidad que tú conoces, que te mandan a decir, porque tú no eres más comunista que mis abuelos. Te repito, ustedes son generaciones, yo soy generaciones nuevas, mis abuelos son comunistas. Y ninguno de los que está arriba son comunistas. ¿Sabes por qué? Porque mi abuelo se murió diciendo yo no le quito nada a Cuba, yo no le quito nada al comunismo. Se murió en un hospital, que le daba una mierda de comida, que tú lo sabes. No me vengas a decir a mí ahora, viva Raúl, viva Fidel, cuando a ti te pagan 2,000, 3,000 pesos ahora, o te mandan a ti a decir, vete y habla que están hablando.
So we're just responding for everyone that speaks English. When we do anything about Cuba, because we have been doing content for a long time, we're new on YouTube, but we've been doing content for a long time. The Cuban government creates bots, really, or they pay people to create these fake profiles, and they go on different people's lives or different people's. They're on Twitter a lot. There's like they're fake accounts to make it seem that in Cuba there's this huge. Everyone loves the revolution. Everyone loves Diaz Gaga, and everyone loves Raúl, and it's all fake. So it's like the Russians. It's sort of like what the Russians do. It's all fake. And so today we have one. His name is Luis Enrique. He's here, and he's probably a bot. Or maybe he's just, you know, maybe he
estás jodiendo, Luisito. Discúlpame si te digo esto, a lo mejor estás jodiendo. Viva Obama, viva Biden.
Thank you, Mr. Mad Hatter.
Luisito, Luisito parece que está jodiendo con nosotros. Ya. Discúlpame, Luis. Luis está dando chucho. Este es comunista.
So Ira says once.
Discúlpame, mi hermano.
Mira.
Apologize for you, for Luis Enrique. Apologize for Luis Enrique.
Okay. So Ira says, let's address Ira, because I get this comment a lot. Ira says, once you get your green card, you're going to dump me.
Ahí está, me gusta, Luis Enrique. Abajo la dictadura.
Joel, I'm saying that Ira. We get this comment a lot. Ira says once he gets his green card, he's going to dump her like a worm. You're gonna dump me. ¿Qué vas a romper conmigo después que?
Bueno, eso yo no lo sé. Por ahora no pienso eso. Llevamos 5 años de relación y me va bien. La amo con la vida. No es una mujer de modelo. Para mí es mi modelo, mi mujer hermosa y bella, y confío en ella. Yo no voy.
Después de la residencia, tú me vas
a no creo eso. Aparte de eso.
¿Cómo que tú no crees?
No, yo no creo en eso. Primeramente porque yo no sé lo que. Yo siempre hablo de que yo no sé.
¿Cómo que tú no crees? Tú tienes que decir no.
No, María, a ver, yo soy sincero. Yo siempre te he dicho a ti, hablar claro, como siempre vamos 5 años. Yo no te puedo prometer una cosa.
Okay.
Mañana.
Ira,
si me voy a morir hoy.
If he dumps me, that's great. Then I could find another man.
Yo no.
That's fine with me.
No creo que vaya a pasar. No creo eso. No me gusta hacer promesas porque no sé si me pasa algo, no sé, ojalá que Dios no quiera, ¿no? Amén.
No, I you know what? If he dumps me, I just find a little rich guy in Fort Lauderdale and I live the rest of my life.
Mira, I understand the question because many Cubans do it. I understand that. Many Cubans do it. But what Cubans do it? That's the point. And 1 year the relationship.
Hi, Mari and Joel from Fort Lauderdale. Mari, would be a great idea to enroll Joel in English classes. Yes, we already do that.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. It's good. Much love here from Tucson. Oh, yes, we love this Arizona hot ass weather. Que Dios te bendiga. Nací en La Habana y deseo todo lo mejor que nacieron ofrece. ¿Cómo? Nací en La Habana y les deseo todo lo mejor que esta nación ofrece. Gracias.
Nación ofrece. Tienes aquí para que leas mejor.
No.
Okay. Aquí lo tienes al lado.
Okay. Hi, Brian. Thank you so much. So my fear with opening up economically is turning Cuba into a little China where freedoms are still being taken and kept by the government, and the government keeps growing in wealth. Well, Brian, they're going to do that anyways. And so how I feel that history has played out in most of if you look at history in the macro, Brian, when we went from feudalism from feudalism to mercantilism to capitalism, there's always been sort of like this this growth and prosperity for the normal human being, like the normal human of that nation or that kingdom or whatever it has been. And so when you get people to have jobs that don't depend on the government anymore, and they have a prosperity level just above a threshold where they don't really need the government anymore, and the government kind of comes in with an iron fist and demands things to be taken from them, that's when you see kind of revolutions happen. And we've seen it play out all throughout the world. And I don't think Cuba is any different in that aspect. And plus, right now, if you guys are into what's going on in Cuba, there's so many Cubans that are just sick and tired of this government. And I feel something is brewing. Something, don't you feel?
You want a coffee? We can have coffee here.
No, estamos
Invitar la
haciendo
gente. Ay, no, podemos hacer un café y que la gente haga su cafecito y lo comparta con nosotros.
Sí, la próxima vez, pero
Claro,
ahora
la
no.
seguridad.
Cuba te mete más en mercado negro, sí es verdad. Cuba doesn't have the natural resources to do the damage China is capable of. Yeah, so a lot of people like to compare Cuba with China. And the problem is that while though China has a communist party, it's a one-party system, that's a government, their economic model is completely different than Cuba.
Really
China,
different.
like 60% of the GDP in China is from the private sector.
Yeah.
And you can't even say 5% of the GDP in Cuba
10%.
is not even. Is the private sector not even 5%?
Yeah, 5%.
No,
Yeah,
because most of the private sector in Cuba are just service based. They're not
That's right.
They're not producing anything. They're just restaurants or their haircut or their nails. They're not producing food. They're not producing anything. So you can't really say that the GDP of Cuba, we can't really compare. They're just they're so different.
But we have, well, it depends. Es que carpintería.
Just because they're communist in name does not mean that you can compare them because they're.
That's right.
Because the economic system is drastically different. Are you guys living in Arizona? Yes. Yomel, ¿has comido comida cubana en Miami? Es más rico, ¿no? No.
Luis, no, todavía no sé en cómo trabajar. Estoy pensando en landscape, lo que venga. No tengo papel, así que soy emigrante. Voy a vivir como emigrante.
But Joel, don't you love our Arizona scenery? ¿Te gusta Arizona, la vista?
Mira, me encanta desde un punto de vista, creo que me acostumbré ya a estar aquí y me encanta Arizona.
He says he loves it, but at first he thought this looked like Iraq.
I know, Afghanistan. What the hell?
He thought it looked like a Middle Eastern country.
Yeah, that's right. The same color of the house.
Why are some people comparing Democrats with communists? Yeah, and yeah. U.S. Democrats are not communists. Even by a long shot, they are not communists at all.
Nunca comparen la democracia aquí con el comunismo.
No, demócrata.
Demócrata, no. Yo that comparison is that's really insane.
From us coming from a communist party,
no,
and a communist country, and people compare the Democrats to communists, I think it's a little far-fetched.
You have the
very far-fetched because there's no U.S. politician.
Yeah.
There is absolutely zero U.S. politician wanting to nationalize private property, like zero.
You see, it's funny. Many people say, "What you present, you voted, you had the opportunity."
No, I mean,
I don't know. For me, it's the same.
There's plenty we can talk about with Democrats. I mean, we can chop them up all we want, but to say that a communist is that's not an intellectually deep conversation. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. It's just a talking head that Fox News says. But there is a lot of things that we can criticize with the Democratic Party. but saying that they're communists is not one of them.
And
Okay, so that is just my opinion.
It's a Brian putting something. The Cuban, what kind of revolution?
Have you or Joel ever seen snow? We have. Yes, I have seen snow, and Joel has not seen snow.
I hope. I put in the finger, another finger. And now
really. So, what do you call the policies that Biden or Bernie Sanders was proposing? Bernie Sanders was mostly like proposing a socialism that is not nationalization of private property. I don't think Bernie Sanders was saying like, let's have the government control everything.
No, I don't think so.
What he wanted to do was make all these companies pay extreme amount of taxes, and that wasn't, I don't think was feasible for the U.S. economy. That's why I was like, why Bernie Sanders? No, but
yeah. Brian asking for you something.
What did Brian ask me? Oh, I'm so sorry, Brian. What kind of revolution do you think will take place? I personally believe that Cubans actually fight and they will never be free. I think it will not be like a Fidel revolution. I don't think that's how things work anymore. I think it will be a slow evolving.
Yeah.
And I think, yo creo que Raúl tiene que morir.
Todos.
I think
Todos.
Raúl has to die, and then we might be able to see, because Brian, if you're really into Cuban politics, there's fractions within the Communist Party. And
now the fraction is coming.
And I feel like we just need that generation to kind of die off.
That's right.
Before yeah.
What film I like it? For me.
You guys should make a video reacting to Ota
I
Ola.
like it. What?
Debemos hacer un video con reacciones de Ota Ola.
Oh, Ota Ola, a mí, yo me encanta verlo porque es un showman.
A mí, yo
pero hay veces
no me
que
gusta
no
Ota Ola.
concuerdo con él porque no siento la política de
I don't
él.
like Ota Ola.
O la cosa que hace él es un show, él vende.
A mí no me gusta Ota Ola porque para mí, y esto para todos los cubanos,
crea también mucha
Cubans,
discordia en la
Ota Ola no le importa ni dos carajos de la libertad en Cuba, para nada. Él le interesa más su show y el chisme, toda esa mierda para su show. Él realmente no le importa dos carajos de la libertad en Cuba. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque después de lo que pasó con Alcántara, mira, y él hablando mal de Luisma, vete para carajo. No. A mí no me gusta.
Que si el pelotero vino a la seguridad. You sabes que gracioso.
No me gusta.
Mari have the idea on a day. All they need to do is that.
Baby, most of our viewers right now are not Cuban and they don't know who Ota Ola is.
Oh, okay.
That was just a Cuban asking us.
Okay, sorry.
Mari, you and Joel need to travel to northern part of Arizona. Arizona is very diverse. We went to Sedona. Fuimos a Sedona.
Beautiful.
So, did you like Sedona?
Yeah. Se me parece a Viñales. Creo que mi sentir fue eso, like Viñales, More, en Pinar del Río, but in desert. That's beautiful. It was beautiful. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
Melissa asks, what advice would you give to others wishing to immigrate to the United States? Try to find the legal way, Melissa. And I know it's really hard. There's not very many legal paths. But that would be my best advice, because while we feel for all immigrants, it's just much easier if you are come with legal paths. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. If you guys wrote us a comment and we didn't see it, just please do it again, because the comments jump on our end.
Y ella habla.
And I talk a lot, so. También a ti. Es que tú hablas, es que esto no es en español, así que.
Oh my God.
Mari, do you have a sister? No, I do not.
No, she needed.
I know it seems way better to.
Oh, Amsterdam. I love that city. I never stayed there. I want to go there. Amsterdam, Holland, Netherlands. You are both will be informing how you guys enjoy life here.
Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much, Adric. Gresa.
Thank you, everybody, right now.
Have you guys been to Lake Havasu? No, we have not yet.
We need to try. We need to try. We didn't plan that.
Motorhead Motorsport says a woman talk a lot. Wow. Oh, sorpresa. Que eso no es una sorpresa.
I know. Tú pones 3 mujeres y 4 mujeres.
Is Joel following the Copa America? Yes. Today he went psychopath when Italy won.
Europe, I found to Italy teen soccer team.
I am here, but my friend is from Venezuela. She told me yesterday about 8 months ago her green card. She's been waiting 3 years and can't wait to get here. Oh my gosh,
God.
we feel so much for the Venezuelan people.
Yeah.
You know, Cubans have been blessed to have very easy citizenship as legal immigration. Obama took that away in 2016, but Cubans for like 30 years had the privilege of all the immigrants in the world. And what's happening in Venezuela, I wish that we could do the same for Venezuela.
Creo que Venezuela viene siendo una generación nueva de un comunismo raro creado por Fidel, porque en realidad él no quería ningún comunismo. En realidad él lo que quería era el petróleo de Venezuela. Claro. Y tenía que hacer, si Chávez le gusta más o menos las cosas mías con él, las voy a aprovechar y a quitar petróleo. Pero no creo que era para decir, no, vamos a hacer comunistas.
We feel a lot for Venezuela.
Entonces ellos, esa peste, porque digo que es una peste.
He said that Fidel created Venezuela because Fidel wanted resources, Venezuelan resources.
He was stupid. A lot of things. Fidel was a fucking smart guy. That's true.
Terry, gracias, Terry. Mari, as long as you are in politics and immigration, have you considered getting into a professional position as a humanitarian to help others? I'm not very well into immigration process, but once I try to do the green card for him, I think I'll try to help some people because they really need it. So.
Y la green card, piensas una familia con ella.
What was your biggest culture shock in America?
¿Más shock?
Yeah. ¿Qué te sorprendió más en los Estados Unidos?
Mira, es que es a lot of things.
Pero lo más, wow.
Siempre digo, es el trato que le dan la gente.
Sí, yo sabía que tú vas a decir eso.
Es que es impresionante, que nunca lo tuvimos allá.
He says that the way that customer service treats you here.
And the food, the food is... When you walk, we're talking to your mom in the morning. Said, I was impressive when you walk. Is a lot of fucking food, in whatever you want. Food. So you can see what you want. When she told me, "What do you want? What do you want?" I say, "I don't know. Whatever you want. I don't care because it's food. I don't care because it's a lot of food." When you stay in Cuba, you don't see that. You go in Cuba, say, what do you need? Pizza, ham and sandwich, Cuban sandwich. Is a and Darna's sandwich, Cuban sandwich. Is bread and ham inside. That's it. No more. Here different. You know, you are blind.
He says, I hope you guys understood that. I don't know if it's just me understanding him or if like people can understand him, but he says. There's just food everywhere, and the you know what happens is in Cuba there's just not a culture of customer service, right?
No,
there's no culture of customer service, so you know, people treat you really horribly in the stores because they don't care, like they're gonna get paid anyways by the government, so they don't give a shit. And so he's just really impressed by everyone's like, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need anything else?
That's right. That's really beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Quantum. Yes, you guys understood. Yay. Thank you, Quantum. Has Joel have ever seen snow? Is he looking forward to winter in 5 months?
Where in Sedona?
He has never seen snow.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I'm really, I hope I can get time off of my work. The first snowfall in America this year, wherever it is, I want to go so that Joel can see, you know, snow.
Siempre, that's another dream. It's just another of my dreams.
Yeah, that's his dream is to see the snow.
So what is that? My sister called me yesterday, maybe 2 years ago. She called me for that. She said, you see the snow, you have the opportunity to say, no,
not yet.
no, sister, I need to try, I need to do it. Because
I feel like we should go to Alaska.
I don't
we should
know.
go to Alaska.
Alaska is not snow, like it's cold. No, it's not. It's not snow. It's fucking ice. Yeah, I need the ice to go
Melissa,
to the
thank
freezer.
you so
Thank you,
much
Melly.
for the super chat. We
Thank you for
appreciate
everybody.
everyone
Thank you,
that has given us a super chat from $1 all the way up to
whatever
you know
want.
what.
Whatever you want.
Thank you so much. It really helps our content.
From all over USA,
we welcome you with open arms and happy you both made it here. I have faith that you will go far. Oh, thank you.
vamos a ver. Él se enamoró de otro.
If you guys have a question and you want us to answer it, please just repeat it in the chat because on our end, the chat kind of like, I don't know if it's just our computer, but it keeps jumping. So
thank you for the people who understand my English and learning, continue learning. That's the point. That's a way. When I come in here, I come in for this beautiful woman because we is the dream, American dream, and you need to study English.
Gorman asked if we have been to medieval times. Yes,
oh my
we went.
God,
we went.
My fucking.
We went,
damn.
but we don't. But we are gonna make a whole movie about it. We're gonna make a whole YouTube.
That's
about
funny.
It.
That's funny. Yesterday we go to the couple is to the main
some
place. It's like Karen bowling and at the same time. That's
main events. We went to main events.
In Monday, and say, how is the simple life here in the United States on Monday? The people coming here to eat, to play video game, to talking to the together, friends, play bowling.
Yeah.
Man, in Cuba we don't have that. Monday, and Monday you stay in the front of your home, say hi to the neighbor, say, how are you doing? You see the news, you see the cheat, you see the baseball, the baby chat now. Get out to the home, novel, go to the bed, and let's go again to the job.
We did go to.
And here it's awesome.
Yeah, we did go to medieval times, and we went to main event, and he was just so impressed that on a Monday you can go to main event because there's none of that in Cuba. Thank you so much, Becca. Thank you. I gained a few pounds along with Yoel, so your comment means a lot to me. I don't feel like my best right now, but so thank you.
That's the point, guys. You need to understand for
Latinos swear a lot. Yes, Yoel swears a lot. I swear a lot. I think it's just a Latino thing, right? No. Okay. Hablamos. No, que decimos mala palabra.
I know. I don't understand the people what says that, but okay, in Cuba, I saw that because she told me. He said, you say, two people say you see bad words. Said, I understand it's bad word, but now in Cuba, it's not bad words. Depend the context you say that.
Yeah, so who said that? Midge, thank you so much. Yeah, I am very, very, so proud of him that he's learned this much English.
That's the future.
It's just incredible to me. You guys, he spends hours on YouTube watching different YouTubers. There's different YouTubers that do English. And
Fidel Castro do it. That say this is the universal language we need to learn it because
Fidel Castro said that too.
Yeah, she was stupid. She know that. She died. She said that.
Are you making a video of your trip to Hawaii? Probably not, just because it was our honeymoon and it's kind of private.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's a private.
And I didn't really capture anything. Also,
we enjoyed the place.
Rachel, for your information, Rachel, somebody overthrew my camera in Hawaii.
You give me the camera.
On the boat.
No, you give me the camera.
My camera is in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Maybe
and the fishes are looking at our pictures.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about that
but
day.
That's a good memory. You estás aportándole a la naturaleza.
Oh, sí.
Tus recuerdos. Sí.
Oh, how beautiful.
You know how many fish, dolphin, whales coming there? Say, you see, that's the Cuban people. That's a good couple.
Really? We're doing
life.
Cuban diplomacy on the bottom of the ocean.
That's fine.
I'm not going to talk about it. Was very upset. Very upset.
Saludos, everybody. Hi. So whatever
Oh my
you want,
gosh.
whatever you stay.
Melissa, oh my gosh.
Oh,
thank you.
again. Oh,
Please
listen.
go get some fresh lobster. You guys, that is another content I want to do is take him to
She
eat
never,
lobster.
She never, always say,
thank you so much, Melissa.
The
Thank
red
you.
lobster, red lobster.
I wanted
red
to get
lobster.
Red Lobster to sponsor us, but they never. I don't know how these influencers get these brand deals because every time I talk to try to message them on LinkedIn or whatever, nobody ever gets back to me. So I don't know. Anyways, I wanted him to go to eat lobster because in Cuba it's illegal to fish for lobster.
Yeah, that's right.
And shrimp. So
I
many times
no,
you don't eat it. You've had it a couple times,
yeah.
but yeah.
Thank
you so much, Melissa. Thank you so much. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we will use that money and go to eat lobster. Eat lobster.
You know the
hello from Paso Robles. Paso Robles, bonito.
Thank you, mother. What is that? Mr. Mandater. Oh my gosh, I really.
Mr. Mad Hatter. Alaska's beautiful. I used to live there. They're begging for tourists right now. Oh, we would love to go. Oh, I want to go to Alaska. He doesn't want to go, but I want to. It's cold.
I hate the cold. I like the cold, but I hate it cold. Remember this? We talking about to the 4th of July.
Yeah.
That was my first party.
So let's talk about 4th of July, everyone.
Yeah, that was
Vamos a hablar de 4 de julio.
That was my first party, and now I think about that. Outside to Cuba is similar to the carnival, something like that.
Carnival.
Primero de enero, recuerda el primero de enero.
Oh,
in Cuba,
we gotta take him to a fair. If there is one.
What fair?
Like a fair. Well, you don't know what they are, but don't worry. Like a carnival.
Okay. In Cuba, remember in Cuba you have the January 1st, you go to the parade.
Yeah.
That's the only one you do it. Oh, come on, we do parade. Liberty, for revolution. And when it's staying 4th of July.
Did you like 4th of July?
Yeah, the people enjoy beer.
Are you happy you're in the United States?
No, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I don't.
Come a little closer.
I say my mom.
What would you tell people? ¿Qué tú dirías a la gente que no le gusta los Estados Unidos? Son ciudadanos, son americanos, que dicen que no, que cancelar el 4 de julio porque.
What?
Yeah, I've heard a couple people say that we should cancel 4th of July because of colonization y todo eso.
Oh my God, the fucking colonization. What the heck? Yo digo que I'm says that you need to pride what place you live because you are the first country in the world. First. Second.
But people are asking you, what would you tell to the Americans that don't appreciate America?
You need to continue the tradition because that's the beginning of the freedom, mind, sins, liberty. This is the beginning of the
See, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. It's the beginning because we colonized the Indians.
If you put in that, the Rome colonized all Europe. The Mongol colonized China and the part of the Asian. Aztecas, Incas colonized Latin America too. The big Viking colonized Europe some part and United States some part. British colonized the first United States. Spain colonized part of Latin America. Portugal is colonized. We can say it's colonized. Why say always it's colonized? If you're China, you live in China, somehow.
Do you guys understand him?
If you live in China, you come into United States, and you like United States, man, you like my country? Welcome. That's the point.
So what do you?
Where are you from? No, I'm China. Why are you coming? Because I don't like my country because my country is the government. This. You like my country? Welcome. That's another people another. No, China's colonized United States.
Yeah.
What the hell? He coming, that people coming because like it, lo que tú tienes.
Yeah.
Que él no lo tiene.
Okay, so what do you say to Americans born here that they don't think like that? The Americans here say that we like the 4 de julio es racista. Los
No, no,
americanos aquí que no
no, no.
aprecia lo que tienes aquí.
No, 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 no. Primero, el 4 de julio se hizo porque una razón. Era la libertad del americano. En aquel momento la libertad de sentirse que nosotros somos americanos ya y queremos que esto sea nuestro país. Tenemos nuestros derechos. Y ese es el sentido de un día de derecho de la humanidad, del derecho de la persona que vive aquí, del derecho que a ti te dieron de que la nación durante todos los años creó esa nación que ha sido hasta hoy grande y seguirá siendo grande si seguimos así. Lo que si ponemos en el medio de esa creación de la nación, que si el racismo, que si la colonización, ese pensamiento que divide las partes, llegará a un punto de que American United States va a ser el punto de que no le hagas caso al americano porque todo lo ven con racismo, todo lo ven con diferencia. Tú estás en un país.
Well, I will translate.
Yeah, you live in the one country is the freedom, man. Vive en un país que lo tiene todo, que te lo ha dado todo y lo construyó hasta ahora. Siéntete orgulloso.
He says that every American should feel very blessed to live here because we created immigrants, different immigrants and different people who are here too created what we have today. And that's a country, we created, we created all of this. It wasn't like, that we took over something that was already created. Is that we created all of this, right? And there's so much to be grateful for. So, that's also saying that, of course, my position is, of course, like a lot of people think criticizing a government is hating a government. And that is not either, because Cuba does that a lot. Cuba says if you criticize Cuba, you are against Cuba. And no, we should be able to criticize the like our politicians or whatever. But, you still have an appreciation that I can criticize because I live in a country where they allow me to criticize.
That's the point. That's your way to defend it. If everybody
that's what you should defend, no matter if you're a communist,
whatever you want. But if
whatever
you like the socialism, man, that's your problem.
Terry, stop.
That's your problem. That's the point. Now is many people say you are racist. As you speak Spanish, I live that. The woman told me, no, you need to speak English here because this is fucking United States. So, you know how why coming here? I needed what you have. You are right. I needed that. That's what I speak Spanish because the Spanish colonizer coming to my country, my ally, and colonized in that time my country. Now we live in 2021. That's my language, but when I go to United States, when I come in here, because I
have to learn English.
I need to learn English.
Yeah,
that's not why I speak Spanish because I want it.
No, but it's also wrong that people say, "Well, this is America. You don't speak Spanish here." That's also wrong.
That's wrong. If you want to speak Chinese, you like in America? Perfect. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Okay, so he said that like when people want to call it, everyone has colonized. At some point, like all these little woke kids, we shouldn't be celebrating because Christopher Colon, what's his name? Christopher Columbus, whatever. And yes, that all happened. But like, did you think like the Indians were like kumbayaing here?
Yeah.
Like they also hated each other, and they also like colonized each other. They also had wars within each other.
Yeah, the same Indian people. The same Indian people.
So like they were like kumbayaing all in peace together.
So
it's that's how unfortunately that's how the world has worked. That's how the world has worked. You cannot have you can't have inclusiveness in a country where we appreciate different cultures and at the same time saying that everyone should have never colonized each other, because then you would have never known different cultures to begin with. So
thank you for everybody saying
it is human nature. And unfortunately, yes, of course, that doesn't mean that we should continue to do that. But it's like, okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to reverse time and have the Indians kumbayaing again? Like, it's just not going to happen. So.
No, the 4th of July is great. Never stop doing that. Never.
Come to Hialeah for a cortadito. Well, we might be going to Miami on Thursday.
Oh, what happened to the hurricane is past now. We hear that the news. I understand the hurricane because times ago I live in Cuba. I know what has happened. It's really awful.
So one of our content pieces, the Cosmic Burrito, one of our content pieces, I am planning to go to a homeless shelter so you all can like meet homeless people, and we're gonna do a food thing. I want you to get to know the homeless, because in Cuba there are no homeless people.
No, we have
very little homeless people.
That's right.
Very little.
That's right.
I mean, like, how many? You can count on your hands how many homeless people there are.
That's more crazy.
Like
people.
less than 1,000. Less than 1,000 people on the entire island are homeless.
Yeah, I see. So yeah, that's right.
So he's never experienced homelessness, and so I would like to do some content piece about that. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? Because that's a thing that's very different in USA versus Cuba. There's just no homelessness in Cuba. There isn't, and you know it. There's very horrible houses that people live in. Horrible.
Oh yeah.
Right. But horrible. But
that's
they aren't on the street.
That's not homeless. A horrible house is not homeless.
I don't know. Actually, you know what? Some of those tents that these homeless people have are better than the houses in Cuba.
No, that's funny. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria.
You know, it's funny. I have my cousin. He go to Venezuela the first time cuando eran los viajes a Venezuela.
Chaser says, entonces aspecto de comunismo funciona. Listen, it's really hard. It's a very nuanced conversation about homelessness between a country like Cuba that has none and here. I will tell you this, Chaser, is that in Cuba, a young couple like myself, the likelihood of them ever wanting to buy their own home is 5%. Most people in Cuba have no way to live.
Where to live?
To make their own life
that's right.
Have their own home. In Cuba, what's happening is generations live in one house, and that's why you have a house to begin with, because of the nationalization and how Fidel kind of divided into everyone. But nowadays, there's just no way for a young couple, unless you have family on the outside that buys you the home, or prostitution.
And that is prostitution. No, if you are prostitution, you can buy the house too.
No.
Never.
Well, it depends. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just impossible because there's no mortgages, there's no loans, there's none of that. So there's a negative side and a positive side to that. So
you know, it's funny in Cuba, it was you have your mom's house, is you rebuild the house and you up in the roof, you put in another house. It's the big house.
Yeah.
The house,
you know, at least in this country, if a homeless person, I mean, I know there's a lot, it's very, very nuanced because I know there's a lot of mental health, but a person that, you know, is on drugs and gets clean, there's a chance for you to like uplift your life in the United States. And there's definitely very little chance to uplift your life in Cuba with a home.
Mira, tú sabes otra cosa que no se habla, que yo lo veo muy positivo de Cuba, que Cuba no tiene esa cosa de la droga, como la veo en México, la veo
that's
en
another thing
Unidos.
that's another thing that's
creo que eso habría que yo lo apoyo, en realidad lo apoyo, no voy a criticar.
He says that's another thing that's really great about Cuba is there's not that many drugs in Cuba. What there is alcohol, and you have a lot of drunks in Cuba.
No, pero la juventud pasa aquí, se emborracha, pero la accesibilidad del ron allá también depende de tu dinero. No es como aquí que tú vas aquí los veo en un bar.
Joel, tú sabes muy bien que el gobierno cubano vende cajita de ron en 10 pesos cubanos, people.
En 10 pesos cubanos.
Sí, en eso tumbado.
$2, 50 pesos.
Ahora quizá.
No, siempre.
No, porque había una botella de este tamaño en 2 pesos. No me digas.
Sí, pero se depende del ron, 50 pesos, perfecto. Pero que te estoy diciendo que si yo
There's a lot of drunks in Cuba.
No, I know. Everybody's drunk. Everybody.
Not everybody, but there's a significant portion of Cuba that are drunks.
Of course, because you don't have here in the United States, you have.
I think there's more I think by percentage of population, hay más borracho en Cuba que hay drogadictos en los Estados Unidos.
Of course.
I think so. I think there's more I think there's more drunks in Cuba than there
everybody in
are
Cuba likes
drug addicts in
everybody in
here.
Cuba likes drink because we can go to the main place or Top Golf or medieval place.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You need it. Okay, what are you doing? Drink. Point.
Yeah.
Let's go to drink.
But in Cuba, there's not very many drugs, like not hard drugs. Like there's nothing. Very little.
That's the point. You saw that. How many people say, why go to the party?
There's not like meth. There's like very little weed. There's weed.
That's it.
And there's cocaine in Cuba.
But
it's very like elitist.
Yeah.
And then, but after that, there's like no meth.
That's good.
There's no pain addiction because there's no medicine.
I never saw that. I never saw in my life. In Cuba, I saw that.
No, I never seen it in Cuba either.
In my state, I never saw that.
The first person he saw, did you see? We've seen some fucked up, like zombies. We've seen some zombies around. No,
never in my life.
Here in
United States. Oh yeah.
So this is the first time he's ever seen somebody like a zombie. You know, like
was
on the street
high.
and you know they're high and they're like
really
fucked up. And we saw them in LA.
I don't care because my daughter said here is you should go to the marijuana.
Right.
Go to the marijuana.
Yeah.
And Cuba, you say, do you not have that problem? You say, okay, I don't have that problem.
Let's go back to the questions and answers. Hi, Amy. Hey, Amy. We hung out with Amy yesterday. Terry, stop sending us super chats. We appreciate everyone's super chat. We thank you so much. I just want to say that the super chats really help us with his immigration.
Yeah.
It will help us buy a camera.
Messi or Neymar. Messi.
Like Michael. It'll help me create all the content because it is not cheap to create some of this content. So thank you so much to everyone that has given us a super chat. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
I am so sorry. The seventh cynic has asked this question like 4 times probably. What is our opinion on Elian Gonzalez and how did Cuban people feel about it? So if you guys don't remember who Elian Gonzalez is the little boy that came from Cuba and in Miami and people were fighting over him and it was like a huge thing in the 90s. So how did you feel about it? I remember watching it when we were younger. We were young.
That's a good
question. I was like 10 years old when Elian happened.
No, I have 15.
Yeah.
More, maybe like that. That's a good question. You know why?
That's a good question for the thing that we're gonna do.
Oh my God, because.
But how did you feel about it?
I don't know.
I'll tell you how I feel about it.
A good politics.
I think he should have been sent home. I think he should have been sent home. I think it was the right thing to do to send him back to Cuba.
You know,
because only because his father was in Cuba.
That's right. Not because the mom died in the sea.
Yeah, but that's the only reason. Just because like if you think about it, here he is with people he doesn't even know.
Of course,
those people have no legal right to him.
And because Fidel Castro, let's say, who's the name of that girl in Miami who said to Fidel Castro, "This kid is American now."
But it's not. I understand that the Cubans in Miami were very, very like, no.
Oh my God.
Elian has to stay, but at the end of the day, if you really think, if you take emotions out of it,
that's a kid. He was a kid.
Child, and like
a child.
The dad has parental rights, not the cousins. You know what I mean? And so it was like one of those things because he was Pie Mojao.
I know.
The little boy was Pie Mojao.
But that's the point.
So he didn't have to go back.
If the mom is there, said no.
But if the mom was there, they would have stayed.
Yeah,
but because she died,
of course,
he has to go back with the dad. He has to go. It's horrible. We wish that he could have stayed, and we wish that the mom survived. But because she didn't, she has to go back to the dad.
Políticamente, fíjate que a él le hacían los cumpleaños Fidel Castro.
I know. And Fidel used him as a fucking political tool.
You know how many people dying, killed in the fucking ocean? And that man put in the birthday? Oh my God.
I know.
Was the victory.
Fidel,
he said there was a victory to the United States.
It was a victory to the United States. They used it as a victory from the United
He
States.
don't care that other.
And then every single birthday that Elian has, his birthday, Fidel would show up at this kid's birthday.
That's
like,
right.
And the lack of respect that Fidel had, not even thinking like, yo, this kid, this mother risked her life for her child. Like, put a child on a boat. Do you guys have to understand? Like, la desesperación de una mujer traer su hijo en una lancha para hacer eso. Like, eso desesperación. Like, you guys have to think, like, the mother had so much desperation to put her child on a fucking boat.
And he laughed.
Right? And he laughed at it. Like, the disrespect.
In Cuba, we never know who is that woman. Never. Only the father.
Disrespect.
Only the father.
Of course.
Said, dice all the victory to me.
Pero tú me imaginas tu mamá haciendo eso, la desesperación que esa mujer tenía. Like, you guys don't, like, it's not just Cubans who risk their lives. Like, everyone the Mexicans, people. Like, yo, to do that to your child, like, that's some desperate shit. And
he coming,
and he survived by the grace of God. That child survived.
The kid says the dolphin bring him to the coast.
I know.
2 dolphins. He says so the spirit, something like that.
That's crazy. I mean, yes. Just remember, so sad thinking about the baby being in the ocean by himself and then mom dying. Oh my God, it was a miracle that he came here. It was a miracle that he survived. Actually, while we're talking today, there's more boat balseros, people that came in rafts today.
We saw
in Miami
in the hurricane.
During the hurricane, they made it during the hurricane.
That's crazy. Blessing for that people.
Is Elian living in Cuba still? Yes, he lives in Matanzas, and he has a kid. He has a baby. Yeah.
Well, in the beginning?
Elian ya tiene una hija.
Yes.
Oh, he's like 27.
You know, is Elian coming to the United States and said he don't like the government here in Cuba?
Yeah, he's very privileged in Cuba. He's very privileged in Cuba.
Yeah, he was.
Eso fue una locura, llevarse a ese niño en una balsa. Sí, claro. Y hay un montón de mujeres que lo han hecho.
Many. That's sad. That's really sad.
Any other? You've seen our stories. His life would have been better here. Yes, his life would have been maybe better here, but at the end of the day, Brian, it goes to the father. Thank you so much, Ron.
That's the point.
Do you think Cubans hope?
That's the point of 4th of July. You saw how many people sit, enjoy the show, and talking. Not quiet, and
just enjoying their time.
Enjoying their time. Said, this is 4th of July. This is my day, my country. The people in freedom. The people, we can do it. This talking my chairs, talk beer, then firework. And you know, it's
just enjoy the day with your family.
Your family said.
That's the point of 4th of July. Ron asked us, do you think Cubans hope for or would support an American military invention? No, I would never want the American military to go inside of Cuba. I would never. Que los americanos vienen a liberar Cuba.
I don't see. That's a bad idea.
Yo no.
I don't see so that. That's good. That's a good
I think to create any sort of permanent change in any country, it has to be self-determination. The United States has major blowback in every single country that it goes to, and I want the change to come with Cubans and Cubans themselves, not Americans.
That's right.
And look what happened. Like, everywhere we go, it's just everywhere Americans go, it's just 20 or 30 or 40 years down the line, it just becomes a shit show. And so self-determination is 100% the only way to get permanent change of any country.
You know, it's funny. You know how many times I saw in the TV here the marketing publicity to the army say,
yeah, but we just
I never saw that Cuba
officially ended the longest war in U.S. history. Like, we didn't learn any lessons from it.
I know.
Afghanistan finally, after how many years? 20 years, is just
you know
ended.
How many soldiers?
That should have ended 19 years. It shouldn't even started. Like 19 years ago, it should have ended.
The
And-
point is the rich people continues rich people. The politicians don't take it, the gun, go to Afghanistan. It's the soldier.
Yeah, and so many of
Why is the puppets?
those people, like 2,800 soldiers
Why the
died.
puppets? The terrorists.
For what?
The terrorists. Okay, but when you say the soldier there, the soldier dying, not the politician. The politician, we
And the
fighting the
politicians
terrorists.
dying.
We fighting
There's
this
a song
man.
about that. It's
Fighting
called
another sin. You know, it's funny.
The Soldier's Son. What
Yo,
song
pero
is
yo
that?
creo que las Torres Gemelas fue a raíz de Afganistán, ¿no? Que ellos intervinieron en Irak primero.
Yeah, but that's a whole other topic that I want to get into. But
Oh, that's crazy.
Don Cardos Sr. Gracias, Don Carlos. Hola, que hola. I'm a new subscriber. Love your channel. My family are from Camagüey y Santa Clara. They came here in the 60s. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. The 16. Wow.
Have you been back to Cuba, Don? Camagüey is literally
Beautiful.
the most beautiful
For me,
city
we have four.
we have ever been to.
For me, four. Santiago, Camagüey, Cienfuegos, and who's another one? No, three. No, three.
Three. Trinidad is
No,
beautiful.
Trinidad
too.
is not. Trinidad
But
is a town.
Camagüey
It's beautiful. It's a town. not a
is
city.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful Camagüey.
How can America free other people when Americans are not free either? So happy for you both. Love the channel. Thank you so much. I never been back. Oh, Don, you should definitely go back.
To Cuba?
Oh yeah.
Did you go to Cuba? Go to Cuba. This is another country to travel.
Go to Cuba. It's much different than what Miami says it is, but go.
That's the same to Vietnam. I don't understand that we think about it to Cuba is no, it's coming we are bad country. We understand we bad situation, but no.
It's not.
It's not.
Miami likes to think that Cuba is like
It's
North
awful.
Korea,
Oh my God,
and it's
North
not
Korea.
like North Korea at all.
At all. No, North Korea is
So-
crazy. North Korea is crazy.
It's-
It's really crazy. I never saw that in my
Yeah.
life. I said, I can't believe it there.
It was just a question. I'm not suggesting we invade Cuba. Oh no, I know, Brian. I know it was a question. But yeah, my answer is absolutely not. Brian, thank you so much. I think you missed my last super chat. Oh my gosh, we did.
Oh, you know, las mujeres siempre hablan de woman
We
talking.
missed your super chat.
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, it's just Brian. Sometimes it jumps really quick, and I can't.
And you talk.
I think you missed my last super chat. Thank you for reminding my mother and grandfather who have passed away. Oh, you're welcome. Were they Cuban? We feel so much like I think Joel, you've become more like empathetic. Que tú entiendes más los cubanos que fueron en 60s, right?
I know.
Yeah, we've become more empathetic to Cubans that have left right after Fidel. They get a bad rap.
You know what I understand.
It was a lot of sacrifice for them. And so Miami would never be the place. That's why I love immigration, because immigrants create so much more economically for the country. Like if that was the case, Miami would be like a fourth world run country by now.
Yeah.
But look at what Cubans have been able to make in Miami, like a metropolitan city. And so
That's the point.
imagine that in Cuba, if they had just left their capital in Cuba.
That's what we understand. The old people.
So-
The old.
Was Hemingway's place of residence memorialized? Yes, he still has his place in Cuba, and it's like he left. Like they haven't changed anything.
Yeah, but we need to travel to 2 years. You know, I lost the citizen.
You
Right.
need to turn slow mode on before you go live. Oh, I didn't even see that as an option. Yeah, somebody said that to me the last live, and I couldn't see it.
Slow mo. I
pray Butterfinger Yoel doesn't drop Muddy's camera into the water again. I am never bringing my camera on a boat ever again. Thank you, Yoel.
You know, it's funny. In the beginning, you say, "Oh, is the camera drop in this ocean?" Oh, it happened. I used to have a motorcycle. What do you ride?
Do I have a motorcycle? What do I ride? Yeah, I have a Suzuki 450 GS.
Beautiful.
1983 Suzuki. I bought it off this old woman that didn't want it anymore. Older lady. And she gave it to me for like $500. It was awesome. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. So I bought it from her.
Now that you are both.
Now you're both here. What kind of jobs do you have or are you looking for? Kari, great question. I I'm in marketing, so I do marketing for a company.
For
And
me, I don't have nothing now. I looking find something. I have two friendship, something like that.
he doesn't have anything because he can't work right now. So he's not looking for any work. Are you?
Yeah.
No, he's not working right now. And are you aware that a lot of yes, we are aware that a lot of Cubans voted for
Texas.
Trump. You know, you don't have to say number 45. Like, you can say Trump. Okay,
Trump,
Mari, I know that you were looking forward to Christmas,
Yo,
but
let me show you.
Thanksgiving.
Let me show you. That was funny. I never saw that in my life.
What?
No, let me bring that.
What are you doing? Bring what? Oh, I know what he's bringing. Claptrap. No, he cannot legally work at all. He cannot legally work at all. Trump, the cycle, does that sound better? Okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure the fish out there were totally amazed by your vacation photos. Besides family, do you miss anything about Cuba? Marcos, buenísima pregunta. Yes, I miss at least, and I'm sure Yoel would agree, is that I miss the safety in Cuba. And Cuba's a very safe country. And I really honestly, we didn't have a bad life in Cuba. Our life was very, very nice in Cuba. And
oh my God, that's so fun.
Thank you for bringing me something to drink.
That's Malta, guys. I love the Malta.
Yesterday when we went to 4th of July, really fun. When we went to 4th of July, hey, he's creating content here on YouTube. That's work. We went to 4th of July. They passed around.
No. The first time.
Okay, they passed this around, right? And we were like, oh, okay.
Oh, God,
so like,
perfect.
I don't know. The God people are okay. So we're like, oh, it's just like to promote God or whatever, right? And then we flipped it around, you guys.
That's really fun. They said, what? That's it.
And I was like, aren't religious people not supposed to be partisan? But here we are with Trump. It's called Fluffy Free Films. Fullyfreefilms.com. It's a note for $1 trillion.
No, you know, for me, for immigrant people, my first 4th of July, I said, oh, party. And the lady showed me this part. Said, oh,
yeah, we didn't see it. She just showed us this.
I put in my package. Oh, this is God. Oh, perfect. The truth of the God. Oh, perfect. When I was putting out, I said, let me read. Oh, wow. When I put it, I said, what?
What? Trump?
Trump? This God now? I said, oh, my God.
Has Yoel had donuts from Krispy Kreme? No, we have not had donuts from Krispy Kreme. Do you think the Platt Amendment was a mistake and Cuba should have gone for being a U.S. state instead? You know, that's always interesting.
For my mom. This is for my mom.
That's always an interesting question, Quantum. I think history would have been much different. And I saw that in Puerto Rico. I had the chance to go to Puerto Rico in February, and I was just like, whoa, if they had just flipped that shit, if Cuba was a Puerto Rico, man, our lives would have been so much different, right? But yeah.
Carlos, lo mejor de la vida.
Have you taken Yoel to In-N-Out? Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Maltas are feeling Yoel. Tranquilo con eso, bro. Y peor porque lo toma con la leche condensada, John. Don Carlos, con leche condensada. Aquí no tiene Malta Hatuey. Aquí hay Malta India.
I love it.
William says, thank you for choosing the USA. Can you explain why he's not allowed to work? I'm trying to understand the process. Kari, he came here on a K-1 visa, which means we had to get married within 90 days. And so after the 90 days, what happens is that you transition, you adjust your status from temporary visa, like you're only supposed to be here for 3 months. Yeah. And then you adjust your status legally, which means now he has to get his permanent residency. And the only people that can work in the United States are permanent residents or US citizens. So we're waiting for that.
Yeah.
That's probably going to take us like a year. or more now because government
Dice
hates
que tengo que
tourists.
pelarme la capa.
No, se ve bien así. A mí
I
me
do
encanta.
it, no, I
A mí
don't
me
like it.
encanta con su
I
pelo.
hate it now. I hate the hair now. I hate the hair now.
Have you guys went to Versailles en Miami? Sí, Israel, fuimos. Pero lo que pasó fue que what happened was is that we only went for breakfast.
Yeah, that's right.
So it was just normally eggs and bread. That's what it
But
was.
maybe
So
we could go to Miami.
when maybe if we go to Miami,
we could try to the lunch.
we're
or
trying to
dinner.
get to Miami on Thursday.
Oh my God, Versace.
Oh my! I don't know if we're gonna make it to Miami on Thursday. Tickets are pretty expensive.
My
But
first
I
time.
really want to go. I really want to take him to Miami, to see his family before I start working.
I have many friends there. Hi for all my friends. See this? Hi for
Take
everybody.
him to Disney World. When I win the lotto, I will take him to Disney World. Disney World is too expensive right now for us. But we're thinking about going to Miami this weekend. It's my birthday on Friday, and I haven't celebrated in a long time. And I start a job in a couple weeks, and I figured, this is the only time I'm gonna able to go to Miami before I start working. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we go to Miami?
You know you like.
I start a job
Miami.
in 2 weeks, and the tickets are a little pricey.
You know you like to go to Miami.
The tickets are a little pricey.
Don't begin.
But I feel like we should go. What do you guys think? If you guys tell me, should we just save our money and not go, or should we go?
Italian food.
Should we save our money and not go and be responsible, or should we just say let's go because we are never going to have a chance to go again once I start working?
No, don't say that. We don't want to die.
No, once I start working, we're not going to have a chance to go because it's going to be harder. Clap says save.
Watching from Los Angeles. Oh my God, LA.
Go, just do it. Road trip. Oh, I don't think my car will make it to Miami.
That's a good experience.
I wanted to road trip, but that's just too crazy to road trip.
We can pass Texas, New York.
Me gusta
Mexico.
tu contenido sobre Puerto Rico. Estoy de acuerdo contigo. Cuba hubiera sido Puerto Rico. Yeah. No encanta.
Mar Anthony.
Okay, so everyone says go, do it. Trip content will pay for the trip. I don't know. It's pretty expensive. But maybe when you guys are going to California next, and probably in a month from now. And yeah, because my parents have to go to.
Oh yeah.
Go to Miami. Save. Miami is there now. It will be there when you have the money to go. Janelle says save.
Miami is.
Everyone's go. I say save. Wait and save. You won't get vacation days. Michael, I do get vacation days, but it's only 10 days and I really don't want to spend it in Miami. I'd rather spend it, going to Montana, or going to Alaska so Yoel can see snow.
Yeah. Iowa.
I say save and go on vacation time. Do it before kids.
Kid?
I don't know if that's going to happen.
No.
My little sister loves to hear Yoel speak because her father's from Cuba. Oh.
What's it?
Is he in Cuba stand user?
What's it?
Que su hija le gusta cuando tú hablas en español porque su papá es cubano.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's a kind. It's nice. Thank you.
What is Yoel going to do all day when you're at work? So Yoel really helps my mom. We're at my mom's house right now, and my mom. He helps them a lot. So he just does everything for them.
Yeah, and say God, both helped me on this life during the beginning here. That's.
Yeah, he does everything for them.
Oh, Michigan! Wow.
Stick him in a walk-in freezer. He will get the idea of snow.
I want to go to Utah.
Why do you want to go to Utah?
I don't know. I like the name, or hear the name Utah or something like that. Or the
We're going to Zion. We can go to Zion.
The bear. I want. That's the bears there.
What bird?
Bear.
Beer.
Bear.
Beer.
Also.
Oh, bear.
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 Escúchame. There's a difference between beer and bear.
Bear.
There you go.
That's right.
And If it takes a year to get residency, how do immigrants survive if they can't work? They just do it underneath the table, but I don't want him doing that because I don't want to risk anything. Grand Canyon. We can do Grand Canyon and buy.
That's another. Oh, so many places. You know.
We can
That's
go
it.
to Grand Canyon if you want. We could have gone
Sure.
today. Yeah.
What's the point?
Why not? When we come back from Miami, we can go to Grand Canyon.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna try to go to Canyon. That's the one place we want to go. I remember my friend that David is go there the first time. She sent me the pictures. I remember that place. It is beautiful.
You guys should do a meet and greet. I would love to meet you. I don't know if it's weird for a 19-year-old. No way, it's not weird. We love meeting people. In fact, yesterday we met.
We know, yeah.
We met Amy.
Great.
I don't know if
It's really
Amy's
great.
still on the chat, but she was here and she was just like, hey, I live near you. Let's meet up. And so we met her. And then today, actually, after this live, we're meeting 2 other people from YouTube. It's not weird
That's
at
right.
all. We love meeting people.
We don't have many friends
and we don't
here.
have many friends here. So
Really?
Sebastian, I don't know where you are, but if we're in Miami, we're gonna have a party in Miami. So we would love for you to come.
You know what? That's funny.
Come to Hermosa Beach.
You know, it's that funny.
Or if we do go to Miami this weekend because it's my birthday, I would love to invite everyone in Miami to come out to a bar or wherever we're gonna go and just come and meet us. And I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. And talk and have just
That's the point. That's a Cuban point.
When you guys go to California, you should go to Yosemite. We tried to go to Yosemite.
Oh yeah.
But you need passes. And so they're like, you need to get them like 2 weeks before.
She told me that is beautiful. It's more better to say to Sequoia.
Thank you.
Sequoia was beautiful.
Joel, tienes oportunidad de estar en comunicación con tu hija. Sí.
Yeah, thank God I have that. But maybe in the future, maybe I need to buy a cell phone because she don't have cell phone. She need to use the grandpa. And the grandfather is, do a different thing with su propio celular. Pero gracias a Dios me comunico y nada, agradecido porque Dios y todo lo que me rodea me han ayudado a eso.
Come to Colorado and see mountains, snow, and bears. Oh, there we can go. There in Colorado. A 3-in-1 in Colorado.
Miami sí la segunda.
Why are you cutting Joel off like my mom?
¿Cómo me corren yo, mamá?
Que yo te interrumpí.
¿Con tu mamá?
Ahora mismo.
No.
Ah.
Lo de mi hija.
No.
¿O con mi mamá?
Sí.
Lo de... La verdad que sí, yo decía con mi mamá.
No sé.
No.
When you come to East Coast, take you out to Northern Tool.
Yeah. For my mom, I remember this. Malta is awful and funny because the second thing he told me the first time I'm here, se has probado la Malta.
Oh, your mom asked you if you tried Malta here?
Because here is everything. And I said, no, I don't see the Malta. But she told me, yeah, we have there. He said, where? I said, yeah, in the Latin market.
In the Latin market.
And where I buy the Malta, I said, Mom, we have Malta here. And she loved the Malta.
Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Okay, we're going to take some really quick questions, and then we're going to see if any... We're going to go soon. So let's do some like very quick rapid fire questions. Okay.
Eso, Spanish.
Any questions? Has Yoel had coffee cake yet? No.
Coffee cake? No.
No, pastel de café.
No.
I live in Richmond, Virginia. Oh my gosh, we would love to go to Richmond. Come to New York. Yes, New York is definitely his dream.
Everybody need to go to New York.
¿Qué trabajo quisiera tener?
Oh my God, now in this, I wanted that business truck.
He wants to start his own trucking company and dispatching company as he did in Cuba. He did that in Cuba, but for the States. How does the AZ heat compare to Cuba? El calor de aquí en comparación de Cuba es mejor aquí.
Yeah, in
It's
Cuba
better
is more
here.
humidity. It's humidity.
It's just more humid, so it's like more miserable. Cuban food, yes, or Chinese food, yes or no? Yes, we tried Chinese food, but we gotta go to another.
The Asian food.
We have to go to another place because that Chinese food was not good.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I say
Did
dry.
you
I
guys
don't know.
already get married? Yes, we got married. That's why want to go to Miami to celebrate with everyone because we didn't have a wedding. So
We have wedding.
Yeah.
When you say when our wedding,
we did not have a wedding, Joel.
We have a wedding. We have honeymoon.
Joel, baseball or football?
Soccer.
Football.
Football
Baseball
americano?
or football? No, football.
Soccer.
Soccer. How does the U.S. compare to Cubans in Cuba? Think of it. Oh, is
Compare Cuba to United States.
¿Qué piensan los cubanos de los Estados Unidos a comparación de lo que es la realidad de los Estados Unidos?
No, la realidad es la que veo y es lo que piensa la gente.
No, no, la gente en Cuba piensa que todo es que el dinero viene del cielo.
No.
En Cuba, everyone thinks that money grows on trees.
Mari, no.
Yes,
That's
and you're rich.
No.
Everyone's rich.
No. In Cuba, everybody knows we need a job, but you have the opportunity in that job, for example, garden, landscape. You can travel. If you work in landscape, you can travel to Cuba. In Cuba, we don't have that opportunity. Landscape, garden.
Yeah. Babies, no, not yet. Felicidades, gracias. You need to have fans send you wedding gifts then. No, Janelle, we don't want any wedding gifts. The super chats are beautiful enough.
Yeah.
Are people in Cuba allowed to have their own private businesses? Yes, only restaurants.
It's dependent business.
Only restaurants and hair and nails, stuff like that.
It's dependent business.
You tried International House of Pancakes yet? No, we have not tried IHOP yet. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. Lily, ayuda a la suegra para que te cocine comida cubana. Está acabando con el inglés. Bueno, mi mamá es cubana.
Yeah.
Pero mami no le gusta cocinar. Para nada.
Pero hace buena comida, ¿no? Sí que hace buena comida. Really, ¿verdad que sí?
You do not allow him to have his own opinion, control much. Oh, que tú no puedes tener tu propia opinión, que yo no te dejo tener tu propia opinión.
Bueno, en gran parte sí.
Say what I want. Say what
that's
I
American,
want.
That's an American woman.
Say what I want.
Can you still send money to Cuba?
Adios, Brian.
I have cousin there. You continue still send money, but you need to think better when you send and time when you send. That's the point. But you can.
Yes, I am a U.S. citizen.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Midge. Did he learn his English in Cuba? Un poquito.
Yeah.
Welcome to marriage. Has he been to a 4-lane drag race? No, we would love to take him there. You'll see. How does Cubans celebrate Christmas? They don't celebrate at all.
Christmas. Now in
Havana, maybe a little
bit. A little group.
How did we meet? We're from the same street. Like my family, and my family's house is right across the street from Yoel's family's house.
Yeah. Do you have some
Gracias, Ruthie. If you guys want to see a little bit more about our day-to-day life, I'm gonna put it in the chat. My Instagram is Nima in Cuba. Oh, I did not write that very well.
Cuba, pero it's in Cuba.
I'm not in Cuba anymore, but that's how people know me.
Oh my God.
That's my Instagram name is Nima in Cuba. Oh my God, I did not write that well at all.
It's fine.
That. No, I didn't write it.
Yeah, Mima.
There we go.
Enter.
You guys should definitely follow me on Instagram as well.
Oh wow, the drug show. I don't see that. They are so fun.
I'm so glad I caught live sending. Gracias for the super chat. 2 cervezas para ti si están casados las cosas. es la reina de la casa.
Es verdad.
Es verdad, es la ley en los Estados
Pero
Unidos.
nosotros- pero
Gracias.
nosotros somos reyes también.
Gracias por decir eso,
Nosotros somos
Joel.
reyes también.
No, pero nosotros tenemos los pantalones.
No me digas.
Sí, las mujeres tienen los pantalones.
Sí.
¿Verdad?
Los dos tenemos pantalones.
No, I wear the pants. Thank you so much. We will have 2 beers. Thank you so much, Prime Coffee. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can't wait for you to see
Thank
some
you, my
motorsports that the U.S. has to offer. I think Joel will love it. He went
What-
inside. He
what?
went inside the motorcycles.
GP. Oh
The
my
GP,
God,
yeah.
yes, see that.
The GP airs in Cuba, and he's like always loved the GP. So we will do it. We'll do GP.
That I want to record that for my. I have the friend. He loved the MotoGP too, and you know it's funny. We saw the GP in Cuba together. Always recording because we need a way to record it. Some people and my mind say one day I'm here. I saw that and recorded, send it to you, man. I'm here. I never saw coming that happen.
Claptrap asked, "Will we do a reaction channel?" I have to figure out how to make reaction videos, but I want to do reaction to a Cuban watching I Love Lucy for the first time because people think that I Love Lucy, like everybody in Cuba knows what I Love Lucy is. Nobody in Cuba knows what I Love Lucy is.
Nobody.
So I think it would be funny to do a reaction video of you watching I Love Lucy. And then of course, like the Cuban sandwich. You've never had a Cuban sandwich before.
No, never.
So, yeah.
Yo vengo a conocer el Cuban sandwich aquí. No es que
Brett Jackson Best Car Show will blow Yoel's mind. It's in Scottsdale. Oh my God. Write that down. Write that down.
Where write that down?
What's it called? Barrett Jackson Car Show.
What is that?
Oh my gosh, I would love it. Have you guys been to a movie theater? No.
Of course, we need to try to.
A
Where's the
movie
movie? The Black Widow and another movies coming to the city you are in Disney. That's a rock guy. Who's the name? I forget the name.
What? I'm looking at the I Love Lucy's. What are we talking about?
¿Cómo se llama la película esta que va a salir desde la roca?
I don't know. We haven't been to a movie though yet.
Oh my God.
Barrett Jackson. Mari, lleva a Joel a un gogo. Pero no podemos subir ese contenido a YouTube.
Esa es la mejor experiencia. El shock. Mira, that's funny. You know how many times in Cuba we saw the
Julie
movie?
says to take him to a strip club.
Do you see the movie? The many movies have that strip club, and everybody say, ¿qué sería estar en un strip club, beer, and putting money in the lady? That's really fun. In my teenager, wow, that's a dream. I need to go.
No, well, we can't post that on YouTube.
That's illegal.
I don't think we can post that on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Plus all the conservatives would be mad at us, maybe.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, we need to go.
Video of Joel having new experiences is so heart-touching. Yes, thank you so much,
Thank
Vic.
you for.
But I think we're running out of first experiences, so we'll have to be creative.
Thank you, everybody, for watching us. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, everyone that has bought us a chat.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea. Does Joel have an Instagram account? No. Well, he does, but he never doesn't use it. So that's why all of the content is on my page.
I have Instagram, but I never use it. Sorry. I don't know. I like this because it's
he
a
likes
live
this better.
shot together, enjoy, you know. But Instagram is picture. I'm so bad in that. Facebook, if we got my family, friend in Cuba, but I don't know good.
¿Qué cerveza ni cerveza, Cedric?
Chipetren.
Chipetren.
¿Cómo tomaba mi abuelo eso? My grandfather is drink that chipetren.
Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you so much. This is towards the carrito.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's it. That's true.
So we just want to say thank you to everyone who supported us, even if you didn't even even being on this chat with us. Thank you so much. And for people to watch our videos, I never thought that we would be interesting enough to have people watch the videos.
That's right.
And it's just really, really heartwarming to me that no, yo sé, Lluvia, es que no puedo leer.
I
Mis
like-
ojos están perdidos.
Zenaida, I
Um,
love Marvel. I love Marvel.
Anyways, just thank you to everyone that has given us or supported our channel thus so far. Thank you so much. We're using all of our money. We're using all the money to help for our immigration process and to make these videos because we don't, we're just starting off our YouTube and we don't have any brands or anything sponsoring. We don't have any sponsorships or anything like that. So thank you everyone to help support. And
Hola,
last
Amanda,
question
se acaba de llegar.
I want
Hola.
to ask the last question is should we make a Patreon? Is that like something YouTubers do? Like I'm not even sure.
What, Patreon? What is that?
A Patreon where people can
Patreon.
support us every month and we give them like exclusive content.
Ah,
But
I know
should
what
we
is
do
that.
Patreon? Immigration is still
Thank
expensive.
you,
For
Sylvia.
your birthday dinner. Oh my
thank you.
gosh. Thank you, Sylvia.
That's really nice,
Thank you, Sylvia, for my birthday.
Really, that's really
Thank
nice.
you.
9th of July.
Everyone says yes, we should make a Patreon. Because I'm not sure if I've never used Patreon. And so, but we're saying yes, we should do a Patreon. So cool.
Patreon.
Real YouTubers have Patreon. Cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so we are so new to YouTube. We don't know what YouTubers do. So,
De hecho, no sé nada.
but we have a person that said, do a Patreon.
Yeah, we have the
so-
friend or somebody helping us. Thank you.
Thank you,
Him. What's the name? Forget the name.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Felicidad. Thank you, Tabio. Tell a funny story about Cuba.
That's
Una
historia de Cuba.
no, que es cómico. Yo, es que tengo
Oh my God.
dos idiomas en mi mente y es que yo no puedo hablar en inglés y de
Oh my God.
repente español y de español de repente a inglés.
Mira, ahora no recuerdo ninguno.
Algo cómico que has pasado en Cuba.
Pero ¿qué pasaba con mi vida? ¿Con qué? No sé, de corazón. Es que ahora no tengo la cabeza para. Sorry, it's because I have many things here in the United States.
You can use Patreon to premiere videos there first, then put them on YouTube later. Yes, and what I was thinking about like doing these live chats on Patreon. If you can do live chats on Patreon, or like get Zoom or something. And I also because I studied politics and I studied Cuban politics, a lot of people ask me about political stuff. So I was thinking about doing like an educational stuff on that on Patreon. I'm not sure if people want to listen to politics because it's so divisive nowadays. Pero bueno.
It's crazy. Nada, guys, thank you for everything.
Thank you guys so much. Watch a YouTube video how to learn how to.
Babe, we need it.
The election was stolen. Okay.
We need to watch.
Strawberry concert mixer from Clovers. Red Lobster. Find a good movie, Joel. I'm born and raised here and have movie theaters. Blew my mind. So you're in for the ride. Your chair vibrates. Ooh.
That's
Vaya, que no se
Germán
la
told me
borracha.
that. The private chair.
Que, yo no puedo leer. ¿Qué dice Juby?
Tú estás perdida.
Es que no puedo leer. ¿Qué dice ahí?
Vaya, no sé las borracheras que una agarra en la playa en la disco. I know. Krispy Kreme. Oh, it's not the good, but it's Starbucks. Nice down not wasting money. I know.
Hope my hometown Phoenix is treating you well. I'll be back soon. Yeah, it's hot. We don't have a lot of friends here, so I think we would like it if we had more friends here.
Baby, we need it to the
Okay,
shower.
so, oh yeah, we have to go. Anyways, you guys, I think Brazil and Cuba are the same.
She loves
well, not really
I
the
love
same.
too, but sometimes I need to.
Okay,
I
guys,
need to stop this.
we're
We
ending now.
continue all night. We love that. But sometimes we need to say, stop. The people need to do something too.
Well, they want us to do Krispy Kreme, so maybe we'll do that later. Okay. All right, guys.
Bye, guys. Enjoy your day.
Charlie,
Enjoy
we would
the
love
week.
that.
For Miami,
if you guys,
I hope everything is okay for the hurricane.
Yeah, we'll see if we go to Miami. If you guys are in Miami and we're there this weekend, please come out and say hi to us. We would love it. We're celebrating our marriage.
Our marriage.
Yes. And what else? What else? What else do we have to say? Oh, if you guys want to talk to me, it's really easy to contact me on Instagram. My Instagram name is on the top. Mima in Cuba. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I say bye to them like they're my children. I mean, not that they're my children. You know what I mean?
Your children?
Like my friends. Like
Ah.
bye.
You have children?
Bye. Joel can have a channel for his panza. The ever-growing panza. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can leave now. Leave the chat.
Mi amor, tú también. Oh my fucking
Betty.
Lord. Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
That's
Betty.
nice
Thank
too.
you so much. Wow. Thank you, Betty.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Bye,
thank
guys.
you.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Michael says, welcome to US. Glad to have someone who appreciates being here.
Good, United States.
Bye, guys. Oh my gosh, Betty. Thank you so much. Send me Betty, send me a message on Instagram so I can thank you. Everyone who's donated, please send me a message on Instagram so I can thank you guys. People, don't tell people to leave while the live video content is still happening. You have to end it. No. In Cuba, this is our tradition. You know, you say bye until there are very few people left. Okay? Hasta luego. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Once it gets down to 100 people, I'm leaving. So bye. Next time, tell us how to donate. People are doing it on a super chat. It's in the bottom of the chat. There's a thing called super chat. I think that's how you do it. Bye. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Oh, thank you, Mark. Please message me on Instagram so I can thank every single person. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Bye, guys. Yes, but people don't know they have to download the YouTube app. They're simply doing it through the YouTube website. Oh, I don't know, Lynn. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to do. You guys, I'm not a YouTuber. I've never even been on YouTube. So it's like everything is new to me. Where can I find your P.O. box? Okay, my P.O. box is 1501. Oh, you know what, though? We shouldn't do my P.O. box anymore. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. See me. Valley, California. I'm getting a different P.O. box. Okay, bye, guys. Chao, chao. Chica, cuelga. No, es que tú sabes que las cubanas, dile, once they download YouTube app, there's a super chat money symbol next to it. Oh, okay. I'll have to try it. I have to support another content creator. Hi, Guam. Wow, hi, Guam. But bye, Guam. Bye, Guam. We're ending the chat now. I'm waiting for people to leave the chat. Leave the chat. Please leave. Bye, Janelle. Janelle, I know you messaged me on Instagram. I will respond to you. I'm opening up Instagram right now. Oh, my iPhone storage is full. Oh, story of my life. Bye. Hi from West Virginia. I love West Virginia. I had the opportunity to know West Virginia, like when I was living in DC. Oh my gosh, thank you, David. Oh, thank you, David. You guys are all of you guys are so amazing for supporting our content. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. We don't have any sponsors or anything like that. Not that I don't want any, it's just because I don't have it. And so we thank you guys so much for understanding the time spent to create the videos and everything like that. So thank you so much, David. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Betty. I can't see any. Oh, Silvia. Gracias, Silvia, too. So, okay, bye, guys. Hit me up on Instagram. Oh, that's my friend. Instagram. Bye. Send Mari a birthday gift. No, you don't have to send me a birthday gift. My gift is that you guys are watching the content. Thank you so much, Misha. Hello, Josh. Hi, Josh. You guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram at Mima in Cuba. I'm ending the chat, you guys. Why are more people coming? Ciao, ciao. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Gracias a todos. Ciao, everyone. Leave the chat. Yes, maybe we'll go to Big Bear. I have a friend that lives in Big Bear, so maybe we'll go there. Do I have any single sisters? No. TikTok. My TikTok is Mima in Cuba. It's up on the top of the chat. My TikTok and Instagram name. My TikToks are a little political. You hang up first. I want to hang up, but there's too many people. So I'm going to wait till it now goes to 50. So 10 people, get off. I won't leave it till it's over because I miss something. I see. You keep talking. Ha ha ha. About her blue. Mamet is beautiful in spring. Okay. Bye, guys. Ciao. Okay. I'm going to end the chat now. We love you guys. If you want to keep the conversation going, hit me up on Instagram. Come out to North Carolina. We have a large Cuban community. Yes. Okay. Bye, guys. Instagram. Besitos a todos. Gracias por todo el apoyo que nos han dado. Ha sido increíble. Increíble. Yo nunca pensé que contenido de la historia de muchos cubanos, una historia que es muy común, vas a llegar a mucha gente afuera de la comunidad cubana. Y bueno, y esto para todos la gente que me siguen, que hablan español. Gracias. Ha sido muy difícil inmigración, el proceso de inmigración ha sido súper difícil, pero vale la pena estar aquí en este país. Hay muchas cosas que yo no estoy de acuerdo políticamente de lo que está pasando o sucediendo en la política. Pero bueno, tenemos el derecho de hablar, tenemos el derecho a expresarnos y esos son derechos que deberíamos preservar, aunque esté de acuerdo con una persona. Ok, y bueno, gracias. Thank you, everyone. Besitos a todos. That was for the people that only speak Spanish. So, gracias a todos. Si quieres continuar la conversación, por favor, síguenos o sígueme, porque yo no usa Instagram mucho, en Instagram o en TikTok en Mimas en Cuba. Estás arriba, Mimas en Cuba. Estás ahí, pin, en Mimas en Cuba. Así que, bueno, así nos podemos hablar y charlear más. Y bueno, nada, chao, chao. Bye, guys. Thank you. Leave the chat. Ciao. Bye. I'm going to wait. Why are more people joining? No, please leave. Okay, I'm leaving now.